Good morning, my sunshines. It is Monday, and I am happy to be alive. One, so I like to give thanks to the Most High for me waking up this morning, because that in itself is a blessing. We should all be happy when we have another day to spread joy, love, and peace to others. Um, that should be our main purpose, to spread love, joy, and peace to others. So this morning I woke up and I had all types of thoughts and hold on, let me just move this back. I had all types of emotions and things swirling through my head of things that I wanted to speak about. Um, a ton of things. So I just bear with me because I might go a little bit off topic and I might talk about one or two different things and not it might not be in a cohesive pattern. So just bear with me. One of the things that I wanted to speak about was sex. People don't realize that it's a very sacred act. A lot of times people don't understand why religions say that you should wait until marriage to have sex, and I didn't realize it until I became older, and I've been walking this journey, this spiritual path, and now I know why. Um, when you decide to open your body up to someone, it's not just your physical body, it's part of your spirit, it's part of your soul, it's part of who you are. And when you let someone in, and when you share that exchange with each other, you're giving the person a piece of yourself, basically. It's like, I'm trying to think of a way to explain it to actually make sense, because it makes sense in my head, but to actually bring it forth and give it to you, it might not make that much sense, but I'm going to do my best to try to explain to you what I mean. Um, so when you engage in this act with someone, um, we all have energy. We all vibrate at a certain energy. And if you vibrate higher than someone and someone vibrates a little bit lower than you, and you engage in a sexual act with them, you become off balance, because that person is not on the same frequency as you. So you become a little bit off, and you don't know why you're off, and you're not centered anymore. And it's because this person is not vibrating as high as you. You vibrate at a higher frequency, so this person vibrates at a lower frequency. So you have to come down to meet this person, right? So when you come down to meet this person, you become off center. But this person, on the other hand, gains some of your vibration because you vibrate at a higher energy. So you come down a little bit to meet this person, and this person comes up a little bit, right? So you become off center, off balance, and a little bit not as high frequency as you were before. And this person is not all the way up here, but comes up a little bit more because your frequency brought them up, right? So that's how that works. So when you engage in this act with someone, you have to be very mindful of, not only because of the physical aspect of it, but also the spiritual aspect of it. And that is the reason why many religions say that you should wait until marriage to have sex with someone, because it is a very spiritual thing to engage in, and you don't want to be giving a piece of yourself to somebody. And I'm very transparent with you all. I think I've always been transparent as a person. That's just my personality. And sometimes I'm like, Michelle, you tell too much about yourself. You need to stop telling so much about yourself. And I'm always like that. But that's a part of me. That's my personality. So I can't. I always feel that me being transparent with people has helped people. A lot of times I feel that my personality and my stories and things that I share with people help people. So that is the reason why I'm transparent as well. But not only that, but that's just who I am. I'm just a transparent person. So when I was younger, I did not realize the effect that having sex with people had on you as far as your spiritual alignment and your energy. And I used to be like, what is wrong with me? I will be off center. I will be, a little bit off, and I didn't know why, and I didn't realize that I'm a very spiritual person, and I absorb a lot of people's energy, and that's just how I always been. But I didn't know when I was younger that was me, that was my personality, that's how I am. That I absorb a lot of people's energy, and people don't understand, and they might think that it sounds a little wacky, a little crazy, but we all are energy. Everything carries an energy. We all have energy that we carry, and we all, example, if you ever meet someone and instantly you're happy because this person comes in the room and they're like, hey, how you doing, and they uplifting, and if you feel that and you're like, wait a minute, I'm happy now, this person brought me up, that's because this person is a high energy person and vibrates at a high frequency. So when they came into the room, they stepped into the room and they brought up the vibration of the room, and you ain't even know what happened. So that I'm sure somebody experienced that, or you experience somebody coming into a room and all of a sudden the mood just gets dark and it gets dampened, and everybody's like snapping at each other or is upset at each other, and you're like, well, what happened? We was all okay. That person vibrates at a lower frequency. So when they enter a room, it brings down the vibration of the room. Not necessarily, they don't necessarily mean to be that way. Nobody means to be, you know, vibrating at a lower frequency, I'm sure, but sometimes it happens. And that's an example of what could happen if somebody with a lower frequency enters a room. So this is, as I said, I woke up this morning and I had all types of thoughts and things swirling around in my head that I was going to talk to you about. And that was one of the things. Be mindful of who you're having relationships with, and also be mindful that if they're having relationships with somebody else, that could affect you as well. So you need to be mindful of that. And I just wanted to tell people that it is okay to be childlike at times, because a lot of times we become adults and we lose the childlike aspect of ourselves, the happy and the vibrant and the fun and the free spirit. We lose that part of ourselves, and that's the part of ourselves that's us. Actually, that is us. That inner child is us. And when we become adults, we lose it because we want to conform to what society says that we should be. We want to conform to what everybody else is. So we lose that part of ourselves. And we go about life and we just do things that we are supposed to be doing. We get married. We have kids. We buy a house. We get a good job. We go to college. Because that's things that we are supposed to do, and we lose the aspect. Not to say that anything's wrong with those things. Those things are fine, but you still need to be you. You need to have yourself. You need to be in order within yourself, and you need to have fun. And you need to, if you want to dance around, dance around. If you want to jump around, jump around. Sometimes I just dance around in the room with my son, and it may look a little crazy, but it makes me happy. It makes him happy. So that's what we do sometimes. Just always be you, and always be free to be who you are. It's the most, I would say, I can tell you from my own personal experience. It's very liberating. You will never want to go back to the way that you were, because it's unlike anything else that you can ever encounter in your life. And I appeal to you all to do something that helps you get to that place. For me, it was my work and my own meditating and my own spiritual work. And also, I people that are close to me know that I'm going through this rites of passage with Sacred Women, and it actually changed my life. I've come across some amazing, amazing, amazing women that are very helpful, and they just are the best. It's like a sisterhood unlike any other, and it really helped me to come into who I am as a person, as a woman, and know my place, and know that we are the original healers. We are the medicine woman, and it really helped me to come into being who I am. So I appeal to you all, if you all ever need something like that in your life, I would recommend the Sacred Woman program if you're a woman. But that's because I can attest to it for myself. But I hope you all have a great day. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing week, because I'm not sure if I'm going to speak to you the rest of this week. But I love you all. Peace and blessings to you. Enjoy your week. Y'all see I put on a little bit of lipstick for y'all. It's early, and I came up and I was like, let me put my little lipstick, my little feather. But I did that all for y'all, okay? So on that note, I'm going to leave, and I hope you have a great week. Ashe.